Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from Miami at Exchange, an ETF experience where we're meeting with the top thought leaders and innovators in the ETF space. Joining me for this segment, we have John Maier, CIO of Global X, and we're going to talk about the impact of global uncertainty, specifically as it relates to cybersecurity. John, it's great to see you again in person.
Great seeing you.
Being back on the ground, and global cybersecurity spending increased from $114.5 billion in 2018 to 123. It's, you know, there's a lot going on here. What are you seeing in terms of private-public action?
So let's kind of unpack what's going on with respect to cybersecurity. We know that cybersecurity spending has to increase. It has to increase because you look at the Ukraine war, there could be bad actors hiding in our networks. We have to secure our networks both from a government standpoint as well as companies and individuals. Now, this is going to cause an increased amount of spending, and I think that's going to be mandated over time by the government. We need to protect our utilities, our banks, as well as our individual data. So it's a very important area. Revenues are going to increase, and the business models of these companies are fantastic. They're recurring revenue companies. Everybody wants recurring revenues, so it makes a lot of sense to invest in this area. And if you looked at performance this year, considering many of the cybersecurity companies are growth, momentum-oriented companies, and that has not fared well in this market, they have. At least much better than many other growthier parts of the market.
Was this a wake-up call for companies? Because I feel like we're hearing more about proactive versus reactive when we think about cybersecurity.
Well, I think that, yes, companies have to realize that they have to do this. But one of the issues, I believe, is that cybersecurity, you have to buy one identity security from one company, enterprise security from another company, end-to-end security from another company. What is happening, you're seeing M&A activity in the cybersecurity space. SailPoint was taken over by a private equity firm, and I think that you're going to see more M&A activity to build different products within the same ecosystem so that you as a customer can go to a company and have end-to-end security. It'll be much easier for companies to purchase cybersecurity software that way.
So how do you get exposure to the cybersecurity theme?
Well, we happen to have an ETF in that space. The ticker is BUG. The companies within that ETF focus on cybersecurity, of course, and they derive at least 50% of their revenues from the activities of cybersecurity. So I think that's a good way to play cybersecurity.
I will say, at Global X, you guys have the most creative ticker symbols. That's so bug, BUG. All right, John, great to see you as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.